Our prayer leader last time is Aldovino, tama ba?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Please lead the prayer, Aled.
Sir, audible ka po ako. Sorry kung nag-umingi po dito.
Yes, you can hear.
In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Lord, gabayan mo po kaming araw nito. Sana po ay ma-observe po namin ang mga ituturo ngayong araw nito. At bigyan niyo po kami ng strength na hindi lang po matuto pero maalala lahat ng mga at magamit in real life ang mga matututunan namin ngayong araw. Yun lang po. In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit.
Okay, thank you. So, say President, if you once I call your name or your surname, Aala,
Present po, sir.
Asido,
Present po.
Aguila,
Present po.
Aguirre,
Present po.
Aldovino,
Present po.
Alo,
Present po, sir.
Baha, Baha, Natatir, Valderrama,
Present po, sir.
Bantayan,
Present po, sir.
Barcelos,
Present po, sir.
Benedicto,
Present po, sir.
Leo,
Present po, sir.
Bertano,
Present po, sir.
Brillantes,
Present po, sir.
Wilson,
Present po, sir.
Camino, or Early Berganas Katapa,
Present po, sir.
Katibo,
Present po, sir.
Dailo,
Present po, sir.
Daluna,
Present po, sir.
Adi Makulangan,
Present po, sir.
Dongan,
Present po, sir.
Stelides, Natitir, Salinas, Evangelista,
Present po, sir.
Yesa, Yave,
Present po, sir.
Makuha,
Present po, sir.
Maramot,
Present po, sir.
Mendoza,
Present po, sir.
Pahamtang,
Present po, sir.
Patulog,
Present po, sir.
Pedi Gloria,
Present po, sir.
Perez Janel, Tristan,
Present.
Ramos Kayla, Ren,
Present po, sir.
Rivera, Natitir Rosales, Salazar. Sanchez. Santos.
Present po, sir.
Santos.
Present po, sir.
Subol.
Present po, sir.
Torano.
Present po.
Villanueva.
Present po.
Again, Rivera. Sales and Salazar. Those are the students who are not yet here. Any information about them? None? Yes, it's deleted.
Present po.
Okay. And I noticed those who sent their message through that box. I noted here already. Okay. Yes, Salazar.
Present po ako, sir. Nagsabi po ako.
Salazar, how are you today?
So,
Since you did not open your camera while you are saying present, maybe show to us how are you feeling today.
sir, nung may basag po. Cellphone lang sa
Paano pag nag-quiz na tayo next week, ay online, ay open cam?
akin po, sir. Basag po, sir.
Walang mahihiraman.
Sa mama po. Ewan mama po ngayon ay wala. Gawa po na pinapacheck up po ang aming pong pamangkin. Ngayon.
Okay. So, I hope everyone is doing well since you had your long vacation. Diba, Rick Van? Na-enjoy ang vacation. Nagpunta ka ng Cambodia. Ginamit yung oras na yun para, Van.
Yes sir, na-enjoy po. Mahaba-haba pong bakasyon.
So, nasa nag-travel.
Di nila ako sa bahay.
Sino nag-travel, not outside the Philippines, but baka domestic travel lang? Si Michelle, saan nag-travel? Torano.
Sa bahay lang din po, sir.
Walang nag-travel outside the Philippines or outside Batangas City. Si Renzo. Si Alma.
Travel po sa Quezon.
From Batangas City. Punta ng
To Quezon po.
Province.
Yes po.
Isang parte ng Quezon.
Sa Chaong po sir.
Ilang hours ka traveling?
Depende po sa sasakyan sir. Kapag po sumabay po kay Boss D, mabilis lang po. Pero po pag commute po, naabot po ng 3 hours.
Sino Boss D?
Si DJ Di Makulangan po.
Bakit? 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 Mabilis ka si DJ? Si Boss D? Si DJ?
Mabilis sir magpatakbo, pas-pas na. Tapos kasabay din po si Carlo Katapang, babag pa.
Gamit ang motor.
Hindi po sir, nakasakyan po.
4 wheels.
Opo, tapos pag wala pong jeep papuntang Quezon, meron po si Robert Kanimo po. Nakamotor naman po, papuntang Quezon din.
Wait, jeep pa Quezon? May jeep ka po mula ba?
Meron sir.
Ano? Meron ka? Anong jeep? Mula Batangas City?
Opo.
Ano ba sa inyo na gagawin doon? Hindi ko alam na may jeep pala. Mula Batangas City hanggang Quezon. Anong biyahe yun?
Biyaheng Quezon sir. Chaong po.
Parang ngayon ko lang napakinggan yun. Totoo
Mula
na yun
po
kailan?
Batangas to Rosario po, tapos Rosario to Garcia, tapos Garcia to Chaong sir.
Ah, okay. Ang naisip ko kasi mula Grand Terminal, papunta ko.
Meron naman po sir, simula po Grand Terminal nga po hanggang Chaong bus.
Ayun, hindi, yun sa jeep ang inano ko. So may pag-aanuhan pala, pagbababaan sa Rosario, tapos Batangas na City.
Opo.
Kala ko man, isang sakayan mula Grand Terminal, punta na ng Chaong. Sige. So kapag kay boss Carlo, sino yung Carlo
Lugos
nga ba?
po, si Carlo Pay Kababag po.
So ilang ano, hindi ko naintindihan yung mga kababag.
Kaaway po lagi.
Sige. Sana ay mag-iingat tayo sa pagdadrive katulad ng kung sakaling kayo ay magta-travel from the Philippines to Cambodia, edi matagal-tagal din. Hindi ko din alam kung gaano katagal yun. Baka depende rin sa sinakyan. Hindi ko rin alam ang pag-travel sa, diba sabi ko sa inyo, nagpunta ng Thailand, hindi ko na maalala kung ilang oras din. Sige, later we will be having a discussion about the Cambodia after the discussion of the last literary piece. Tama ba? We still have one literary piece under Cambodia.
Yes po, sir.
So, for today, what I've scheduled is the discussion for the bed bug, then the discussion for this PowerPoint later after that, and then there is not only you, and the remaining time would be allotted for the one that I have posted at the Google Classroom, which I will also be discussing more. You will be able to do that once we have our discussion for this Cambodia. Baka ang iba nakapagbasa na, I just posted that early para at least you can also do some advanced reading. But today is allotted for the creation of that advertisement poster. So, okay. So before we have that, please get a piece of paper. Diba, nag-review naman si Teddy Glorio. Renzo.
Binasa ko lang po sir yung pinost nyo pong gagawin.
Okay. So, so again, to confirm, Rivera, Rosales are not yet here. G. Sabi nga ng sir,
Ang Rosales po ata ay nag-transfer out po.
okay, dito yung, nag-trap na. Sige.
Po, yun po yung nag-exit.
Sige. Because I printed out another class attendance and another recitation because as I have mentioned, this is another part ng sa recitation. So start na din. Ang aking computation for that is the highest number and then we will be ranging. Okay? So para makabawi naman sa recitation, we will be having the version 2.0 na Asean ang salita. Okay? So please create a table with 4 rows and 4 columns. So the same way as we did before. So you are going to write, or you're going to fill in those boxes with these words. You have to take note that a certain word here, so it's more challenging than the previous one since it's version 2.0. A word would not be present in our discussion. Kaya dapat lakasan ang kuto. Merong word na hindi kasali sa ating discussion. And meron ding word na kapag nakita nyo sa discussion, matik. So, still tayo ay blackout. So, merong word na kapag nakita nyo na isali nyo sa inyong box, matik blackout na siya. Okay? So, sir, paano po yun pag naisulat namin yung hindi pa nakasali? So, mananaig pa rin yung blackout kasi makikita niyo naman yung blackout. Baka individual of discussion makikita niyo dito. Blackout agad siya. So, I hope walang erasure, walang double word. Same, kulay blue ang makikita natin. So, you're going to cross out the boxes. First 10 students only, please do send your photo or your card sa ating GC. So, sa GC ulit, magsasend na na blackout lahat. Okay? So again, mayroong salita na hindi makikita sa PowerPoint pero maaaring mabanggit pero hindi makikita na naka-blue. At merong salita kulay, nakakulay pula. Ibig sabihin nun, automatic blackout siya. And
Sir, paulit na po yung abot sa pula po.
So, yung pula, siya yung matic blackout lahat. So, merong word dito na hindi makikita na naka-blue sa PowerPoint. Kasi kulay blue, ganyan yung mabablack-out. Okay, so to acknowledge your effort in doing that, so this one ay for recitation na. This is not for the quiz. As I have planned, we only have one left. One quiz left. Okay, and that would be the last meeting na lang. So it's a long quiz na lang. Kasi kailangan nating maghabol ng ating mga literary piece. So kaya make it as concise, as condensed as possible, but with substance yung inyong discussion. 30 to 45 minutes would be enough. Okay? As long as you have given us the information, the summary or the plot or the meaning of the assigned literary piece, then that's good already. So these are our conditions for you to earn the points. This is for recitation. Completed means you have crossed out all the words. Then that would be 10 points for the residual. Hindi na cross out. Still, you're near to to the completion. We will acknowledge your effort. Then 7 points. And 3 to 4 uncrossed boxes. Then you will be getting 3 points. And yung 5 and above na hindi na cross out ang boxes, you will be getting 1 point. Meaning, once you have your entry, matic, you have a 1 point. Okay. So, again, these are the words. Please do send that to our GC now. I will be waiting until 8:30. This one ay hindi lang ngayong araw. Okay? So, yung mga remaining nating discussions, yung may part na si Sir M bibigay ng concepts. Once I sent Don the cards beyond my message would not be valid. Okay, so you can start sending your card. Naku, Almac, hindi ako nagpa-Gcash.
Sorry sir, mali pong pindot.
Okay, so I hope wala na mag-a-unsend ang entry nila. Kasi your cards would be void. So you still have 1 minute. Okay, sino hindi pa nakapagpapasa, please do send yours now. So while we're waiting, presenters, please take over. Pwede naman dalawa mag-present. So para ma-maximize natin ang time. So after the discussion for the bed, bug, and louse, then we'll have the discussion for Cambodia. Okay, so it's 8:30 already. Pag nag-8:31, I will be sending a message done. So again, I hope walang masyadong guring ha. Hindi yan i-acknowledge ng ating DTI representative. Yes, Adrian. So si Adrian na lang ba? So again, these are the parts that you will be get. And of course, during our discussion, I hope you also participate para yung mga hindi nakuha before, hindi ibabawi for the half of the semester. Okay, so I will be stopping the share screen so we can listen to the discussion. Okay, sino hindi pa, I will be giving a last chance. Please stop. Van. Si Van na lang. Please do send now. Yes. Mitch, parang nakita ko naman na na-send mo.
Sir, pwede, mali po yung spelling ko ng elephant. I-address ko lang, elephant lang po.
Sige. Huwag mo nang sige na, send mo. Okay. Yes, you may now start. Kindly send na lang niche. Okay, so lahat ay meron na. Tama. Sige. Those who are present here. Okay, take over for Cambodia.
Sir, audible po ba?
Yes.
Okay pa. So, good morning everyone. I'm Sajin Rabe and together with Mr. Reniel Makuha, we are here to discuss one of the awards of the day, which is a literature from Cambodia entitled Bedbug and the Louse. So first, let's proceed to the vocabulary.
Bolster. Long narrow pillow or cushion that is typically cylindrical or rectangular in shape and are often used as support or decoration on beds and sofas. Para pong, itong bolster po yung pong, para tinatawag nating hotdog pillow po, kumbaga, sa Pilipinas po. Kinky hair. Another word to describe curly hair usually has more to do with how tight the curly actually is.
Lice or in singular louse. They are tiny, wingless insects that infest the hair and skin of humans and other mammals. So head lice feed on human blood by biting the scalp, which can cause itching and discomfort. Bedbug, a small parasitic insect that feed on the blood of humans and animals and infest areas where people sleep or rest, such as beds, sofas, and chairs. So, the difference lang po between bed bugs and lice is although they are both parasitic insects that feed on human blood, so bed bugs ay hindi po sila adapted to live on human hairs. So, instead, they suck more blood from different parts of their body and their bites leave bigger bumps. So for the characters in the story, we have the dirty girl, the bed bugs, and the lice. So now we would proceed to the plot of the story Bedbug and the Louse. So the room is infested with bedbugs and lice, and the girl is in the midst of trying to get rid of this pest. So the setting of the story takes place in the room of a dirty girl. So we can describe her as someone with poor personal hygiene. Kasi sinasabi nga na infested ng bedbugs yung mga mattress, mat, pillows, bolster, and mosquito net niya. Habang yung kinky hair niya naman ay may infested naman with lice. So, on that particular day, she was feeling uncomfortable. Nandun na yung discomfort na dala nung lice sa kanyang buhok. So, naisip niya to get rid of this pest. The girl is engaged in the task of combing the head from her hair and killing them. So, since the girl couldn't handle na yung discomfort and itch na dala ng swarms of lice in her head, and to somehow relieve herself of such uncomfortable feeling, so naisip niya na, what if suyudin ko sila? Like, yung usually na ginagawa natin o ginagawa ng mga magulang natin. So, sinusuyod nila and then lalagay na sa surface, then titirisin nila. So, yun ang naisip tong girl na gawin. So, kinomb niya yung hair niya, so sinuyod niya yon. Yung mga nakukuha ng lice, nilalagay niya dun sa mat, and then she would crush them with her thumbnail. So, a big louse ran away to hide in the lace of the mat. So, as the girl is combing lice from her hair, a louse tries to escape by hiding in the mat. So, after nito, dito na magsisimula yung argument between yung bedbugs and yung lice. So, as the lice hid dun sa mat, the swarm of bedbugs laughed mockingly. So, nakita nila yung louse na naka-escape from the girl that was combing her hair. So, may exact words silang sinabi dun sa lice. So, sinabi nila na, Brother Lice, have you stolen sucking people's blood enough? Why do you come to greet us? You must be very happy because they're a plow and a harrow to plow and harrow you every day. As for us, we do not have much to eat like you, brother. So, since yung mga bedbugs nga are known to, and lice are known to suck and feed on blood, mas may access yung lice since they live directly on people's heads. So, mas madami silang source ng food kaysa dun sa mga bedbugs. So, parang yung dating is, inaasar ng mga bedbugs yung lice na bakit ba kailangan ng louse na magtago dun sa mat. So, tinanong nila if hindi ba siya masaya dun sa nagiging routine ng girl na tanggalin sila araw-araw. So, nandun din yung parang inggit ng mga bedbugs dun sa lice kasi nga, mas madami silang, mas accessible yung source nila ng food kaysa sa kanila.
Then, haba pong nagtatalo po ang bedbugs and lice po, para pong yung pong batang babae po ay tumigil po kumpo ng kanyang hair, then tumulog po siya. Then, out of anger po ng lice, kinagat po ng lice ito ng sobrang sakit po hanggang pong hindi po siya makatulog, then sobrang itchy po ng kanyang head. Then, next. Then di na po niya matest yung pagka-itch po ng kanyang hair ay inas po yung kanyang mother na i-shape po yung hair niya because sobrang kati po. Then nakita po ng bedbug yung malaking opportunity na makakain po siya. Then after having her head shaved po, the girl gathered her froth, then the dirty lice eggs, para pong binal po niya yung buong mga lice. Then some bed bugs tried to bite her girl's shaved head. Then the girl kept scratching po para pong kinakamot po niya. Then lahat po ng lice po na kumakagat po sa kanyang head po ay namatay po dahil po naging kalbo na po siya. Then ang ginawa po niya ay tiyatay po niya ito. She became so furious. So, she gathered her pillow with pong bolster, then mosquito net, and mattress po niya. Ang ginawa po niya ay po niya ng boiling water and pinatay po niya lahat po ng bedbugs.
So, maikli lang naman po yung literary piece na to na from Cambodia. So proceed na po tayo dun sa moral of the story. So, ang makukuha lang po natin dito is yung pag-maintain po na proper hygiene. Kasi from the start po, nasabi na po na yung girl ay may swarm ng bed bugs dun sa kanyang bed, mats, bolsters, mosquito net, and then yung buhok naman po niya, may lice naman po. So, nandun na po yung, na-neglect na po niya yung hygiene niya. Yung pag-maintain po na personal hygiene, yun po yung preventive measure po natin against dun sa different health problems and para na din po ma-prevent natin yung pag-spread ng diseases, infections, skin problems, and yung mga parasitic pests po, katulad po ng bedbugs and lice. And that's it po for our presentation po for the literary piece, Bedbug and the Lice.
Okay. Why did you tap the reason button earlier, Adrian? Do you have questions to our parts? Yes, Adrian. Si Adrian nga yung natap kanina. Okay, sige. So, before we totally end our discussion for the bedbug and the louse, can you please give me a short description about the girl? It was that the girl was not named in the literary piece. But if you were to give a short description about the girl, what would it be? And how would you compare the girl in our literary piece to the girls in today's generation? Yes, Rainiel.
Yung girl po dun po sa literary piece po ay para pong wala po siyang proper hygiene po. And kung ito compare ko lang po siya sa girl generation po ngayon, ang mga babae po ay very po self-conscious po sila kung paano po sila mag-look po sa ibang tao po. Dapat po parang presentable sila tingnan, then sobra pong ayos po sila. Ganun po.
Okay, so there's a great... Yes?
Para pong sobrang liit nila tingnan sa pangangatawan.
Okay, so there's a great difference between the girls of the past or in the literary days to the girls and today's generation. Sige. Which I can also agree with you since most of the time, parang not only for the girls but also for the boys or gentlemen, diba? They're trying to purchase different products just to make themselves presentable in the eyes of others. Merong mga bibili ng Brilliant, gaya kay Rosmar, mga Suki, diba? Kasi maybe because we are afraid of the judgment of others, especially with our physical features. Kaya we, as much as possible, we try to make ourselves presentable by purchasing different beauty products. But I hope hindi lang doon sa mga beauty products. Then sabi nga kanina, this literary piece gives us a lesson that we really have to take care of our body. We should have a self-care and also we have to achieve proper hygiene. So sana hindi lang sa mukha tayo gumagamit but also other parts. Baka naman nagsusumigaw yung amoy pag dumadaan, di ba? We are not only protecting ourselves but we are also, this is also for the sake of others. Kasi hindi lang naman kaya tayo nagiging malinis sa katawan para sa sarili natin, but also for others. Diba? Baka mas maganda yung description ng ibang tao na, ay, yun yung pagdadaan mabango. Diba? Maganda yun kaysa doon sa ibang description. Huwag maniniwala sa kasabihan kung ano nga yun, yung pinagpawisan mo yan. Hindi ko ma-recall, di ba? Kung amoy, kung nadalaban ang amoy, ay huwag may hiya kasi pinagpawisan na yan. mas maganda pa rin na malinis ang katawan kasi it's not only for yourself but also for others. And also it establishes your confidence. If you feel like you have a good smell and you look presentable, mas nag-increase din ang ating self-confidence. I know you know how to do that. Kayo ay third year na, isang araw ay gagraduate na. So, yun lang ibig sabihin ng ating literary is that we really have to take care of our body because that's also for our own good. Okay, so very easy naman maintindihan ng ating literary piece, especially din yung mga previous discussions natin. Do you have any questions regarding the two literary pieces under the Cambodia? Wala. Sige. So now let's start our discussion for Cambodia. Some concepts were already mentioned during the discussion of the literary pieces. Then I will be supplying those na lang. So get ready for the cards. Don't crumple your cards kasi gagamitin natin. Not only for today, pero let's see, baka na-fill nyo lahat ng boxes for today, that's good. Okay. So again, we are now here in Cambodia. So an information about Cambodia is it's a country on this Indo-Chinese mainland of the Southeast. That's why it is part of the ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, because it is the Southeast Asia portion. So Cambodia is largely a land of plains and great rivers and lies amid important overland and river trade routes linking China to India. That's why it's in the Indo-Chinese mainland. And the Southeast Asia. Again, you have to cross out all the words in blue. Now, Phnom Penh is the capital and the largest city of Cambodia. Okay, Phnom Penh is the largest and the capital of Cambodia. So again, cross out. Now, talking about its flag, if you notice, their flag is somehow unique as compared among the other flags because they have this depiction of building or the Angkor Wat. So Cambodian flag is red and blue. Okay, so the domination of the red and blue colors and features uh, depiction of Angkor Wat. So the flag of the is the only flag in the world that features a building. Siya lang yung flag na merong building. Mostly ay may building sa kanila. Siya symbolizes various nation, region, and now since the temples of Angkor built by the Khmer a civilization between 880 and 1220 AD represent one of mankind's most astonishing Angkor Wat nila yung mga temple nila na they have this great establishment or they have this great taste in terms of architectural designs. So Angkor Wat, the national symbol and the highlight of any visits up to Cambodia is the crowning jewel of Khmer architecture and the largest, best preserved, and most religiously significant of all the Angkor temples. Since religion is always part of one's culture, for the Cambodia, its religion is over 95% of the Theravada Buddhism. So that's the official religion in Cambodia. So Buddhism, also known as Buddha Dharma and the Dharma Vinaya, is a religion that originated in 2,500 years ago in India. Since Cambodia, there's a great influence of India and Chinese in this part. So it is based in the teaching of Buddha and believes that meditation, spiritual and physical labor, and good behavior are how you achieve enlightenment. So they are always the tenets in Buddhism are their guide in everyday decision, and they always believe in Buddhist enlightenment, wherein it is a time when you come to understand the truth about the suffering in life. So again, the official religion in Cambodia is Theravada Buddhism. So 95% of the population is Buddhist, as you can also see in this picture. Now, uh, another facts about Cambodia when it comes to its culture and tradition is that they have had a rich, varied history dating back many centuries. So over the years, people of Cambodia developed a set of unique traditions from the syncretism of indigenous Buddhism and Hinduism. Kasi nga sabi natin, it's a mixture of different culture. That's why when talking about the religion, they have this religious syncretism. Kapag sinabi natin religious syncretism, it's the fusion, it's a merging. So that is very much visible in Cambodia. And another interesting facts about Cambodia is insects are widely eaten. Kung before nalaman natin na sa Thailand ay talamak din ang bentahan ng mga insects, so street food, which I also observed pero I haven't tried. I don't know kung nabanggit ko sa inyo when I visited nga doon sa Thailand. Kung ang ating street food ay kikiam, kwek-kwek, so sa kanila ay yung crickets, yung mga insekto. So yun ang makikita. Mas common talaga siya sa Cambodia. So while I am discussing, I will be showing you. This is a video that I got from YouTube. So yan, nakikita nyo. So Cambodians frequently cook out insects to eat. So these delicacies range from the likes of tarantulas and crickets. I guess this one, yung medyo common sa atin here in the Philippines yung pagkain ng palakang bukid. Have you tried eating that before? Wala. Si Robert, na-try mo na. Sa anong prito? I'm very much curious kasi I haven't tried that. Kasi nga si Sir, hindi nga ako nakakain ng kambing at baka. Yung pa kaya. So, pero yung bakang nasa lata, nangangain ako. Saan ka kumain nun? Sa anong lugar? Kasi parang hindi ko man Alaba, saan yun? Anong parte ng Philippines? Sa Quezon. So, anong prito? Anong prito nun? Anong prito? Anong luto pala? So, can you please describe to us anong lasa, paano niluto? Parang sa aming mga hindi talagang common yung pag-ano. Is that common in lasang manok daw. So, paano ang balat? As is, yun na. So, ano yun? Pang-ulam or pang-himagas? Para katulad dito na street. Okay. Suko ang manok, di kasi nusok-sok ang buto at masarap. So, ganun din ba ang ginawa mo sa palakang bukid? Sige. So, si Robert Galang kahit nakatikim ng gano'n or common sa kanila. So, siya lang. So, si Carlo, di kasi si Carlo daw ay taga-ano. Have you tried or would you like to try eating Palakang Bukid, Carlo.
Pwede naman po, sir. Pero ang kinain ko po yung bayawak.
I guess yung medyo bayawak sawa ay parang medyo ano din nga. Medyo common pero yung ganon ay hindi. Sige. Yes, Janela. How about in this part of Cambodia, would you try? Kasi ang Palakang Bukid, hindi lang naman sa Quezon, ang may ibang part sa Philippines ay common naman talaga. Sabi nga, kalasa nga daw ng manok. How about this one in Cambodia? If you will be given a chance to visit Cambodia and have the opportunity to buy from any of these, which one would you like to try? Yes. Sino yung tinawag ko? Janela ba? Yes, Janela. Would you try? Would you like to try?
Parang ano po, hindi po sir. Kasi hindi po ako fan po ng mga exotic foods.
Sige. Sino ang gustong mag-try? Wala. Di ba, once in a lifetime lang kung sakali pupunta ng Cambodia and you have the opportunity to get this one. I guess this one is tarantula, yung kinuhang itim. Yan. So maybe you can also try that. So this is common in Cambodia. So hindi ko siya masyadong mapalaki. But you can also search this on YouTube. So, I guess this one is cricket. Yun. Okay, yes. Sino gusto mag-try? Wala? So, this is also common sa Thailand as I have mentioned. So, so those are insects and some exotic food from Cambodia. Now, let's try to know what is the reason behind that. Why are insects so popular in Cambodia? So, one of the main driving factors of Cambodia's love of insect eating today is attributed to the late 1970s when brutal Khmer Rouge. So yung Khmer Rouge, so it's like also a war wherein the farmers are forced to cultivate land. Okay? So may full control sa Cambodia. Kaya it's like also a dark history of Cambodia kasi marami ang namatay, marami ang nagutom. And the last resort that they have, kasi nga maraming tagutom, walang source of food. So they ate insects. Di ba ganun naman kapag walang-wala na kahit ano na lang yung available kakainin mo diyan. So, di ba ganun yung mga napapanood natin noon kapag natrap daw sa island or dun sa sa dagat, sa bangka kahit iinumin. Okay, kasi nga para lang mabuhay. And that's what they did during that time, 1970s, during the Khmer Rouge regime. Okay, so they ate the insects that are available to their surrounding. As Cambodia started to recover and people returned to the cities during the post-war years, insect consumptions never fell to the wayside. Rather, what was once a matter of life and death evolved into the ubiquitous everyday street side snack now seemingly found on every street corner. So dahil nakasanayan na nila, hindi tuloy-tuloy ng pagkain. Di ba gano'n naman tayo pag nasanay, hindi hahanap-hanapin. So, gano'n yung kung bakit naging popular ang insects sa Cambodia. Can you still hear me? Or can you hear background noise?
Naririnig pa rin po. Parehas pong naririnig.
Okay. Okay, so now when it comes to the New Year celebration, so Khmer is the official language also of of Cambodia. So it's the greatest traditional festival and national holiday. It is because they are celebrating their New Year for 3 to 4 days. Okay, and it begins on April 13th or can begin on April 14th, depending on the Moha Songkran, which is the ancient horoscope. So that's what they are following. That's why they are celebrating their New Year on the April 13th or April 14th. So Khmer New Year festival originated from Brahmanism, which is part of Hinduism. Kasi nga sabi natin kanina, there is a mixture of different religion. And in this part, they are following this in the Hinduism, which was a religion that Khmer believed in before Buddhism. So later on, Buddhism became associated with the festival and took all the important roles in the festivities. So that's for their New Year. For us, so we're celebrating January 1st. For their wedding, so the traditional Cambodian weddings. A little information about the the New Year. So sabi nga natin, kasi sabi natin, Cambodia mostly ay farmers. During that time, tumitigil ang mga farmers sa pag-farm, sa pag-work. And that's their time to do some leisure time. Okay, so to spend their time in their leisure activities. And they're also visiting temples or even playing some traditional games. So that is what happening in the span of 3 days or 4 days for that celebration of their New Year. Now for the Khmer wedding, so traditional weddings are intricate affairs that consist of multiple ceremonies lasting 3 days and 3 nights. So parang mahilig ang Cambodia sa mga 3 days and 3 nights. So number three. So in this case, they are celebrating their weddings in 3 days, and that wedding begins with the groom and his family traveling to the bride's home bearing gifts to bride's family as dowry. And family members and friends are introduced and wedding rings are exchanged, which we are also doing. So we are also exchanging our gifts and our. Okay, so now talking about the literature. So when it comes to their written literature, mostly they are restricted to the royal courts or the Buddhist monastery. Well, for the oral literature, which is based on local folklore, which if you notice yung ating mga literary pieces, they are folk tales. It's mostly ganun yung kanilang literature. And wala ding mga author kasi nga it is passed down from one generation to another, and sometimes nalilimutan kung saan pinagmulan. Then it is highly influenced by Buddhism, as that is their religion, the prominent religion, as well as the Hindu epics Ramayana and Mahabharata, which is from India. Okay, and then the last slide for this one, which we also have experienced, or which we have encountered. So the use of rabbits in their literary pieces, because rabbits are usually associated with intelligence, usually playing with the roles of wise judges to save the innocent from villains or tricksters to use their brains to defeat wrong. So well, they may not be that clever in real life, but still they are pretty smart. Um, they they are also very social through animals who display affection, jealousy, anger, happiness, sadness, fear, dominance, satisfaction, and boredom, and so on. So that's the importance, or that's the meaning of art, as they use it as symbolism in their literary pieces. So I guess that's all for this part. Now, which interesting fact about Cambodia struck you the most? Which would also be relevant sa inyong poster? Aling part doon? Yes, yes, Barlet. Which one is interesting?
Yung sa pagkain po nung tarantula, yung mga cricket.
And would you also like to try that?
Hindi po, pero naano lang po na yung pagkain nga po ay ano pala po dun sa kanila, tradition na rin po. Yan po.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Alma.
The same lang din po, pero ayoko po talaga kumain ng ganun po, ng mga exotic food. Though, since nga po common po sa Cambodia, I would like to advertise it po. Pero ayoko pa rin pong kumain nun. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you. So, yun naman din depende sa ating mga food preferences. Kung somehow tayo ay picky when it comes to food. Sabi ko kanina, ako ay also picky. Pero baka yung crickets din, hindi ko din matatry. Parang hindi ko din kaya. So, depende din yun. But if you really want to taste exotic foods, maybe you can also do that. Baka 5 years from now, may kayo pupunta ng Cambodia. Baka pwede nyo din may i-share din niya sa amin kung ano ba talagang lasa. Kasi alam na natin ang information tungkol sa palakang bukid. So, lasang manok raw. So, hindi natin alam yung crickets. Baka lasang patatas. Diba? Parang French fries. Hindi natin alam. Sige. Okay, so now, let's take over. So that's all. Sino ang namuro sa kanilang cards? Yes. Christian card. Nakailan ka? Yes, Christian.
Nakaano lang po, sir. Nakalima po.
So, nakalima. So, meron pang siyam. Tama ba? 11 kasi 16. Are you confident na lahat yan inada doon? Christian.
Hindi po ngayong araw, sir.
So, tapos na yung sa araw natin ngayon. Pero sumusunod, sa tingin mo makakapasok ka sa top 10?
Sana po, sir.
Sige. So, again, pag completed, so 10. Send sa ating GC na hindi dito sa chat pero sa GC ha kasi doon tayo magbabasa kung sino mauna. Okay, sige. So, for the last literary piece, for today, let's have the first literary piece under love. Yes, take over.
Hello po sir, audible ka pa.
Yes, but we can see you. At least, yeah. Yes, now.
Kita na po sir. Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning po sir. Ako po, si Ribbon Winkle, si Kurt Hennessy, and Kent Maramot po ang magpe-present po ng poem na There Is Not Only You by Dara Canlagna, translated by Tanong Sakbong Sakda. Next slide po. Ang poem na to ay meron lang pong 4 na stanza, so maikli lang po ito. First stanza po is, There live a widower with her descendants. She is not anxious with any assistance. Day by day, she does berries making. She thought there are no other mothers who can do as her. Dito po sa stanza na to, meron daw pong widower na kasama po ang mga kanyang descendants na hindi daw po nababalisa sa kanumang tulong at gumagawa po yung nanay ng mga kabutihan o magandang asal. Ang widower po ay isang, kung sa Tagalog po ay balo o byuda, na kung saan po ay isang babae na namatayan po ng asawa. So, ang descendants naman po ay yung anak po ng widower. Next slide po. Dini po sa second stanza, dito po para po may nagsasabi po dun sa mother. Tapos ang sabi po ay, "Oh dear, you feed your kids with no weeping, but you still said that you were poor. The poorest woman in this world, you ask to whom are poor, level as you. Please clarify." Yun nga po, para dito po sa stanza na to, parang sinasabi po doon, parang may nagsasabi po doon sa nanay, doon po sa babae, na nasabi po ay parang sinasabi po na pinapakain niyo po yung anak mo na nang di umiiyak, pero sinasabi mo sa sarili mo na ikaw ang pinakamahirap na nanay at parang pinakamahirap na nanay sa buong mundo. Yun po. Next po.
Sa susunod na stanza naman po ay, while feeding your kids, you were helped by 10. You are not called for houseworks or cooking, but your poor cannot be compared with remote women who makes incomes for their daily surviving. Dito po, sinasabi ko na sa sobrang hirap nga po niya ay sa pagpapalaki ng kanyang anak ay may mga tumulong po sa kanya. Tapos po, parang sabi po kanina ni Rick ba na siya po ay mahirap na nanay lang. Kaya po, kinukumpara po siya sa ibang women na yung sahod po ay nakakapag-provide na ay sa kanilang mga pamilya. Then, sunod na stanza po is,
Imagining when their kids were killed by bombs. They were crying as if they would die. Those were the most awful time of their lives. Could you please clarify what level of their poor lives? Dito po sa fourth stanza, parang sinasabi po dito na showing and making us imagining dying children during wars. Yung parang sinasabi po na makikita po nung ina na parang ibig sabihin po nung killed by bombs, parang sa giyera po pinapatay po yung mga anak niya. Kumbaga parang tinatanong po kung gaano po kahirap yun para sa kanya, kahit yung binibigay niya pong buhay para po sa mga bata, sa anak niya ay yung ito. Ito pong what level of their poor lives. Parang pinagkukumpara po na kung mamamatay po yung yung bata sa giyera, pag pinatay po ng bomba, parang ano po yung pinagkaiba nun dun sa binibigay po na buhay nung kanila pong nanay. Ilang po. Next.
So ako po magdi-discuss po ng tema po ng poem. Ang tema po ay always think positive and don't give up. Dito po parang sa title pa lang po, yun po, sinasabi po sa una na there is not only you. So wag ka pong susuko. Kung iniisip po sa buhay mo ay mahirap, di lang po ikaw ang nag-iisa. May ibang tao din po na naghihirap. Nahihirapan, may mga challenges din po na kinakaharap. So ang poem po sinasabi po sa atin lahat po tayo ay may challenges na kinakaharap. Kaya at di lang ikaw, kaya always think positive po at never give up. Pagsubok lamang po yan at lahat po ng pagsubok, lahat ng problema po ay may solusyon. Yun po.
Sa symbolism naman po, naisip ko po na dove po dahil po sa base po sa pagbasa ng poem, ang pagkakaintindi ko po ay about sa hope po. Dapat po hindi po mawala ng pag-asa sa buhay kahit gaano po kahirap. Dahil tulad nga po sabi ni Rick ba na lahat po ng problema ay nasusolusyonan. Kaya po in God's time po lahat po ay magiging ayos at makakamit po natin lahat ng gusto natin at malalagpasan po kung ano man po yung ating nararanasan ngayon. Yun lang po.
Sa figure of speech naman po na ginamit dito sa poem, mostly po ay ginamitan po ng simile po. Gaya po nung sa part po na she thought there are no others mother who can do as her. Tapos you ask to whom are poor level as you. At saka po dito sa part na they were crying as if they would die. Ah, ano po, dito po sa poem parang lagi pong kinukumpara po yung isang bagay dun po lagi sa nanay kung ano po halimbawa po yung mga binibigay niya kino-compare po dun sa kung ano yung kaya niyang gawin. Ganun po. Tapos sa overall naman po sa moral story po ng poem, ah ang lesson po na mapo-provide po nito sa atin is ano po, to be positive in life, look for the good and brighter side of every situation, and being optimistic in this world full of problem and hardship. Parang kagaya po ng sinabi po ni Rip tsaka po ni Kurt, ang inaano lang po nitong poem is parang sa hope, about po sa hope tsaka po sa ano po, sa pagtingin po ng mangyayari pa, hindi po kung ano pong sitwasyon ngayon. Yun lang po.
Doon na po nagtatapos ang aming presentation about po sa poem na There is Not Only You po. Thank you po.
In the first stanza, third line, so we have this term, merits making. Kasi yes, you mentioned that it's about giving hope that hindi ikaw ang may yung dami ko rin. Ay naguguluhan. Hindi. Sabi, parang doon na, hindi lang kayo nag-iisa sa mga tayo ay nahihirapan natin ganyan-ganyan problema. But can you please expound the third start? What do you mean by that? And how would you connect that to Laos, since Laos is member state of this literally this free came from Neo. Sir, paulit po, choppy po. What do you mean by the third line in the first stanza? How would you connect that to its origin country? Yes,
Third line ka po, ano per stanza?
Yes.
Yung about po sa merit making. Sir, ang merit making po ay ano, importante po sa mga taga-Laos na mga Buddhist practice po. Merit brings good and ano po, agreeable results po. Determines the quality of the next life and contributes to a person's growth towards enlightenment po. Kumbaga sa Laos po ay ang Laos po kasi ay one of the poorest countries in the earth po. So, naniniwala po sila sa Buddha. So, parang, yun nga po, sinabi po ni Kurt kanina ng hope. Yun po, na lagi po silang, di po sila nawawala ng pag-asa. Kaya lagi po silang gumagawa ng merit making. So, parang, iisip po nila ay give and take po. Yun po.
Sige. So, kasi ang Laos, tulad na nabanggit natin kanina sa Cambodia, pare na religion dominated by Buddhism. And nabanggit natin kanina yung Buddhism enlightenment. They are also looking after that when they do merit making, kapag merit making, they are practicing some good deeds, parang they will attain this Buddhism also achieve good life. Parang naniniwala sila na they are poor, yet lives and their create, mahirap, at least mabuti ang ginagawa. Hindi hindi nagmamaliit ng ibang tao. So sa mata ng Diyos, so kung sa mata ng tao ay mahirap kami, pero sa mata ng Diyos ay mayaman kami kasi mabubuti ang puso. Parang ganun lang din yung ibig sabihin niya. At para din matulungan sa kinakaharap na problema, gumagawa ng mabuting mga gawin. Di ba ganun din tayo na mas gumawa na mabuti, may darating na maganda. So they also believing in that. Parang they are also hoping that not miracle because that's not the term for their religion. That something good happen. Okay. Do first. Everyone has his or a. So medyo parang related siya doon sa ating sinabi before that you really have to, because everything will do well if you have your faith. And lahat tayo lampasan if we also have someone we look, especially our creator. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. So as I promised, you said okay, sa ating ng mga Pilipino, na lako, so the remaining time would be allotted for us, for you to okay, sorry, mahina talaga ang internet sa mga computer. So data kasi ang ginagamit ko kanina. Okay, now, so spend your time in doing this one that I have posted through our Google Classroom. So advertisements poster relative to Cambodia. So throughout the first half of the semester, the various literary pieces have introduced you to the diverse culture of the member nations of ASEAN, which has nourished and built their identities as states and as a region, as you discovered commonality in diversity. So for this one, you are just going to focus on the Cambodia. So create an advertisement poster highlighting its beauty. You can also do some research which were not mentioned in our literary piece. I just focus on which are related to the literary piece that we have discussed. But you can also insert another information which would highlight the beauty and promote the uniqueness and diversity of in culture of Cambodia. So your advertisement poster must contain a slogan, images that greatly identify Cambodia, and or your own captured images. So no need for you to submit the hard copy, just submit the soft copy of of that to the Google Classroom. Do that in a long bond paper supported format. Then only one member should submit the output, yung soft copy. The rest all members must submit the self and peer evaluation. So you are going to evaluate yourself as well as your group mates uh, contribution. Take note, all entries for the unsubmitted SPEs will be marked zero. So please do submit that before the deadline. Now, this is your grouping. Yung student number 41 to 35. So, 1, then the rest. Okay, so ito na. So, pagkakasunod-sunod. We have 11 groups. So, your paper or your poster will be graded based on the message and persuasion. Since it's an advertisement, you should have at least persuade someone to visit to by highlighting the beauty and the diversity in culture. Okay? In Cambodia. So, advertisement poster demonstrates an overt and applied message in order to persuade the audience. So required elements, yung nabanggit natin kanina, so this one. Any other information, you can also insert that. But I hope I can see this one. So elements are presented properly. So graphics relevance. So all graphics are related to the topic and make it easier to understand. Now, since you will be getting some photos from the internet, so please do make citations. So create na lang sa other sheet on the paper yung citation nyo. So at least acknowledge them to give credit to the original photos. Now, again, you may also use your self-captured photos for that. Attractiveness, the poster is exceptionally attractive in terms of the design, layout, and neatness. So, hindi naman super crowded. So, something that would attract or something that is attractive to our eyes. Now, for the self-peer evaluation, again, isa lang dun sa magpapasa. Pero yung magpapasa, kailangan din magpasa ng self-peer evaluation. So, the rest, magpapasa nito. Huwag nyo nang i-print kahit sulat kamay na lang dun sa paper. Alphabetical arrange tayo. For example, kasama ay si Beo, di alphabetical arrange, mapalalaki o babae, basta sunod-sunod based on your surname. Di Beo, Katapang, sino pa? Karandang, kung meron man, di Suarez, gano'n. So, opposite to that, kunyari 15, 14, 19, 20, okay? So you would be, because 20 would be the highest points or score. So you just evaluate yourself, true to yourself, with all your honesty, and also your group mates, their participation and their contribution. Demonstrates cooperative and supportive attitude, contributes meaningfully to group organic discussion, completes the assigned task on time, prepares work in quality manner, and contributes overall to success in a creative presentation. So again, please do submit before the deadline kasi all entries would be marked zero. For example, ako ang mag-evaluate. Hindi ako nagpasa. So, yung mga entry, yung nabanggit kong Beo, Karandang, Katapang, matik ng sir. Kasi I will be computing that, matik zero siya. Zero na. So, please do submit before the deadline. My questions, clarifications, you still have 1 hour and 30 minutes to do that. My questions ba? Because I will be giving you the freedom to communicate with your group mates. So, hindi naman ako papasok na sa inyong group meeting. It's up to you kung gusto nyo sa Zoom, okay lang, sa GC. Yes, Janela.
Sir, yung about to po sa grouping sa pahuli, kung maa-adjust daw po, gwapo, wala po si Rosales.
Wait lang, ano dito sa group 1, si Rosales ay group number 39, tama? Tama ba?
Apo.
Assist tayo ha sa class, dun sa ating class student number. So, magiging tatlong number 2. Ang group number 1, ilan ba kayo ay 45? Sige. So, si number 45 na lang, magtatransfer siya sa number 2. Nakuha na yon. Okay na? So, bali si group number 1, 41, 42, 43, 44. So, group number 2, 37, 38, 40, 45. Okay na?
Gets na po, sir. Thank you po.
So, lahat ay tiga-apat. Sige. So, walang mababago ha sa inyong student number. Assist na tayo para doon. Sige. May questions pa po doon?
Wala na naman po siguro.
So, wala na. So, I guess that's it for today's discussion. I hope at some sort you got information about the literary piece and also the state member of Asean, which is Cambodia. So you can also insert more information or some key terms or key points in your poster for that. So with that, yes, Prince Gerald, what's your hashtag for today's discussion? Open your cam.
So yung hashtag ano po, hindi nakain ng insekto. So hashtag di kakain po na insekto.
Hindi raw kakain. Sige. Parang sa Lao, may sunod tayo discussion which is also related sa insect. Tama ba? Yes. Yung sunod natin, the mosquito, which is also insect. So may other information at makukuha tungkol dun sa mosquito based sa siguro sa ating discussions aside for that. So with that, let's end this meeting with the son of the person and Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Again, thank everyone. Spend your time. You have the freedom to communicate and to start doing that. Thank you. You may now leave this meeting.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir. Thank you po. Yes po, sir. Yes. Thank you po.
sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po.
Yes, Robert. The question ba? And